Welcome to the coziest, most degenerately scheduled, degenerate stream on the entire internet, boys. Welcome. We're back. I was gonna go live last night, but I passed the out, and I'm happy I did because I'm, a little, I feel refreshed today. So, obviously, absolutely disgusting Man City loss. Obviously, recently I've been trying to parlay and sports bet in peace, but because of the crazy parlays I've made, they got posted and shit. But man, some 12-leg parlays, 8 legs, some crazy shit. But even with the parlays aside that I lost with Man City was a lock. Everything else I chose in the fucking bet, those are the hard ones. Man City was supposed to be a lock, right? We're talking some crazy parlays I made, but I'm still an amateur, still a novice at that. But just kind of doing a little research and putting my own experience in high level sports into the mix to try and get the right results and right picks. But even without the parlays, that Man City game was so disgusting and sad. Obviously I'm an Arsenal fan and I'm gonna be an Arsenal fan for life and shit, but it's like, man, I know most Arsenal fans hate Man City, right? I was talking to Zipple about it. He said the same thing. But since I've played myself, played soccer myself, football, whatever, at high levels, I can learn to appreciate Man City and be an Arsenal fan, right? Like, Man City plays beautifully. They play beautifully technically. They play beautifully in every aspect of the fucking game. I don't care what you say. As far as I'm concerned, they're the best team in the fucking world. And they deserve that fucking win. It's just so fucking sad. I mean, to be honest, they didn't even lose it from this game. It's not even this game that is the most upsetting. It's the first leg. Their first leg, it should have been 5-0, 5-1. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should have been locked in first game. And they toyed with them the entire first game. The entire 90 minutes, they toyed with them. It should have been 5-0, 5-1. There was an opportunity in the first half. I believe it was 2-0, should have been 3-0. You should have passed the ball instead of taking it. It would have been 3-0, would have been done. You can't come back from that. But they paid the price this game. And not to mention, they were not Man City this game. That was not a Man City team this game. Like, they were just, I could tell immediately. When I saw De Bruyne touch the ball the 4 times he did, and he fucked it up all 4 times, I knew it's going to be a bad fucking game. Fucking absolutely terrible. But it is what it is. In other news, I don't know how many of you guys were here for my Among Us days, but yet another thing surfaces. It's like, how many times do you think groups of viewers, Reddit, Twitter, how many times do you think they have to get it wrong before they look in the mirror and say, holy fuck, I'm a complete fucking loser? All right. How many times do you think they need to get it wrong before they do that? I mean, happened with the Gordon Ramsay stuff, happened with 2 or 3 other things I don't even remember at this point. Now the Among Us thing, streamers come forward saying they cheated to grow their channel. It's crazy too, because I could have swore I was calling that shit out. And I mean, I simply said one thing that could have solved all of it. And it made sense. Every single play you make, even if it's a gut feeling, right? Someone changed their voice, you have a gut feeling because someone's playing different, whatever it is. Even a gut feeling can be explained logically, right? It can be explained how you got to the conclusion that you got to vote the person out or whatever the case might be, right? And no one ever did this. In all the high skill lobbies that everyone claimed they were the best, top 5 players, the biggest YouTube creators, right? No one could explain it. Nobody, right? That's why, some of you guys that used to say, I don't care, we just want to watch. But this is why I explained every play I made, whether it was on imposter side or whether it was crew member. I wanted to explain how I arrived to every conclusion as a proof of authenticity, right? It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And it's nuts. Everything makes so much more sense now. Even though I kind of knew it and I said it on stream. For Among Us, I was growing, right? Obviously, there was YouTube videos out there, 10, 15, 20, 30, hundreds of games where I just consistently dominated 1v9. But it's crazy because, I was growing and suddenly it just stopped. I got railroaded out of every group. And now we know why. It just is what it is, right? That is what it is. You know what's even funnier? On a whole different topic, putting Among Us aside and all that bullshit. What's funny? I thought about this 2-3 days ago. I was thinking about all the streamers that virtue signal me 24/7, react to my shit, react to videos, talk shit, right? you know, for preaching that they're, you know, these just utmost perfect human beings, good people that make decisions for, you know, the goodness of everything. Fuck capitalism, fuck, you know, monopolization, fuck all this, that, you know, all that bullshit, right? You know, it's crazy because those same people that do that, they've monopolized Twitch, right? Like, I responded to a tweet by some female streamer that made a post about finding a clique to belong in. And that's when it hit me of what I'm talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I've always talked about it a little bit, but that's what it's come down to. Like, these streamers have monopolized Twitch and who can grow and who cannot grow. And it's fucking insane, right? Like, the very people who are like against that stuff have done the very thing that they claim they're against in order to stay relevant forever and in order to always be a part of new upcoming people, right? It's fucking nuts. And it's like the new streamers that are part of this that don't realize it are fucking stupid, and they'll learn their lesson. You know, like, there's streamers that have blown up and they've like fully forgotten they're like, you know, the boys, you know what I'm saying? They've like gone with a whole new crew. Just so fucking annoying, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's fucking nuts. It's nuts. Like, that's why if you notice, no matter what I do, there's always like shit talk about what I do. And then like, as soon as they realize they can't like bully me out of it or like cancel me out of it, they do it themselves a year later because it was just as successful, and it like admits that they weren't shitting on me for, you know, them thinking it's wrong. They were shitting on me because I got to do it and they couldn't, right? And everything, you know what I'm saying? And that's why every time I get shit talk about what I do, a year later, everybody fucking follows that shit talk me. And it's not even follows in like humiliating, or sorry, a way where they kind of like, oh, you know what, my bad, I was wrong. It's a way, it's shamelessly, you know what I mean? Like, they do it as if, it's so shameless. What a platform. What a time we live in, bro. These content creation motherfuckers, holy shit. Best decision I ever made, I'll tell you right now. Best decision I ever fucking made. I've said it so many times. Best decision I ever made was just breaking off and doing my own thing. God damn. Who does your clique consist of now? Shut up, pussy. It's just me. Just me. You understand? Just me. Maybe I have a couple, you know, friends, you know, but still, it takes time. You understand? It takes time. Like, I don't trust. It takes time, and it takes meeting in person. You know what I mean? Like I love these guys I hang out with in Discord, right? It's obviously the first steps into like growing something like real, but it still takes time. Like, you still don't know somebody until like you meet them, you kick it with them for a year or two. You know, like, do you trust Greek? Yeah, Greek's a good friend, but you know, like, I still, you know, like, yeah, Greek's probably one of my closer friends, like Greek, Asman, you know, me and Asman have, you know, XQC, me and X are really close off stream, you know, these people, but still, like, it takes time hanging out. I mean, I've hung out with Greek, I've lived with Greeks, so like, yeah, I trust Greek, right? But there's some things that, you know, here and there. Yeah, Destiny, me and Destiny are cool. It's just that, like, a lot of you have to understand, right? Like, and I posted in that tweet that I responded to that, to those streamers. A lot of you have to wake up and understand, like, I'm sure some of you guys have, you know, many friends or whatever the hell, or maybe you have none, I don't know. But all of us, each of us will be very, very lucky to have actual 1 or 2 good friends, lifetime ones, right? So like, this idea where everyone's friends with each other, there's 15 of us best friends, like, you know what I'm saying? Aiden, I gotta kick it with Aiden still in real life, see what's good. Not to mention he's like 10 years younger than me, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, are me and Aiden friends? Yeah, but like, you have to understand there's levels, you know? There's levels of friendships that, you know, that are, you know, it's a lot more complicated than that. It's not as black and white as some of you dumb fucks think. Yasu, yeah, me and Yasu are friends. There's probably 15 people I haven't mentioned. Like, stop looking too deep into it. Like,